We're going to begin today's weather by putting in our weather graph summary for February. So I've got my blue folder open, my blue new materials folder. I'm going to leaf through mine. You're going to go through yours. You're going to need this, but not right away, so set that aside. What you're looking for is your white plain piece of paper. It says February at the top, and it's got 2 holes punched through it. This is what you're looking for, okay? So open up your weather graph right here, and you're gonna carefully lift these 2 prongs and place this inside, and then press these back, just like that. Okay, so now it is the day when we look and see, we mark what we observed in February. Okay, so the first question that we have, we're going to look for the one that had the most. But what we're going to do to help us is we're going to count our dots and write the numbers. So for cloudy, I had 1, 2, 3. I write 3 right there, okay? For partly cloudy, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you're going to do this on your chart, so your numbers will probably be different from mine. For rainy, I had 1. I didn't see stormy and I didn't see snowy, so I can't write anything. For windy, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then for sunny, I had 1, 2, 3, 4. So on my chart, the highest number is 7. So then that helps me over here. It says circle the weather that you observed most frequently in February. So that's number 1. So on my chart, the highest was windy. So I'm going to come over here. I find the windy picture right there, and I circle it. Okay, then on number 2, it says, circle the weather that you observed least frequently in February. So now I have to look for my lowest number over here. So you'll see right there, rainy. I only had 1 for that, okay? So I'm going to come over here, find my picture of rainy, and circle it. This is the one that I was least frequently. And then my hypothesis, circle the weather, I think that I will observe most frequently in March. So what do I think I'm going to see the most in March? So let's see from here. I had a lot of partly cloudies. I had a lot of windies. You know what? I think I'm going to pick windy. I'm not sure if that's what I'm going to see the most of, but I can look back and last time I said I would see partly cloudy and windy, and I saw windy, so I was partially correct. It is very hard to predict the weather, boys and girls, so even for people who grow up and become meteorologists. So, you know, it's just kind of fun to see how close you were, okay? So now, I'm getting ready to do the next thing on my weather graph. It's no longer February. We had a new month today. So I carefully open those prongs. I carefully push them up. Here, I'll show you that again. So I just slide in my fingers. I carefully push those up, okay? Then I'm going to take the March chart, which is green. So that shows a new season, right? We're heading into a new season, which is true. It says my winter and spring weather graph. So at the beginning of March, it's winter, but then by the end of March, we'll have a new season called spring. Okay, so that's in place. So once yours is in place, you're going to graph your weather. You're going to look outside. So this is me and little Blackie looking outside. And what are we seeing? Well, we see windy, okay? And we see there's sunny skies with no clouds. So for my chart, I'm going to put 1 dot on sunny and 1 dot on windy. Okay, and if you want, you can use a white crayon on this chart too. So we did that where we had a darker color. The white might show up really good. So if you want to use a white crayon to graph your weather on this chart, that's okay too. You choose, okay? All right, so we're all done graphing the weather. Go ahead and fill in your February weather graph summary, and then go ahead and do graph your weather for March, okay?